Is it possible to get off all your medicines in your heart blood, your heart disease medicine, your high blood pressure medicine, your diabetes medicine, your allergy medicine, your digestive medicine, your heartburn medicine? Is it possible to get off of all that stuff? So the first thing I want you to think about is, why would you want to do that? Because that's what's really important, is why. And the reason is because once you start taking medicine for something, you start to begin to have side effects from that medicine. If you've ever watched television, not the streaming stuff, although the medicine ads are starting to come in there too, but when any medication ad, the last 15 seconds of the ad is all the side effects, right? So we just take the medicine and just think that we're getting better, right? Because we feel better when we're taking it. So it's all good. Well, the problem is you have the side effects from that medicine. So the answer to the beginning question is yes, it is possible to get off all this medicine. Does it take effort, and does it take consistent work in your lifestyle to do it? Yes. But is the reward worth the extra changes that you make in your lifestyle? And I think it is. Just, I've had asthma and allergies since I was 4 years old, so I've been on and off medicine my entire life. It is so worth not having to depend on that medicine. And it is so worth not worrying about what it's doing to my body. So yes, I think no matter where you're at in your life, you can get off your medicine. You can decrease the dosage that you're taking, guaranteed. I can almost guarantee that if you come in and you talk to us and we start to work with you on turning your lifestyle around and getting your nervous system working the correct way, I can guarantee that your medication dose in the next 6 months will decrease. Where else can you get that kind of a guarantee? Not many places that I know of. So, but first off, you have to think that there's that possibility. That is the first step that you must take, is you must realize that medicine is not a good long-term solution, and I need to start changing things to try to get off of it so I can become healthier. Because just because you're feeling good while you're taking your medicine does not mean that you are healthy. So think about that. Think about what you could do in your life if you weren't worrying about your medicine on a daily basis. If you weren't worrying about where it was at, if I remembered it, if you go somewhere, did you remember it all, or where is it at in my suitcase? All those kinds of things that you have to worry about, right? So just imagine if you could live your life without medicine and in turn actually improve your health enough to not worry about what your blood sugar is, how your heart disease is doing, how your heart's functioning, all those things. If you could actually just truly live a healthy life and truly be well and thriving enough to do what you want when you want without any work. So that's what today's Wellness Wednesday is about, is just thinking about the possibility of not needing medicine on a daily basis. So it is totally freeing. I will tell you personally, it is totally freeing from what I've seen with patients over my career. Lots of people have came into us and said, my doctor wants to put me on this, but what can I do so I don't have to do it, right? Other people have came in and said, I'm taking this, this, and this. What can I do to decrease it or not to need that medicine? Right? So we work with you where you're at to try to get you off your medicine, because medicine, even though it is helping with your symptoms right now, it is not helping long term. Right? There are things that you need to do to help to turn your health around so that you don't have to depend on medicine. Yes, there is certain times when your body is too far gone for us to turn things around, but to turn it around completely, but I can almost guarantee that we can decrease the medication that you may need. So it just depends where you're at, but we will look at that and we will honestly tell you what to do, how much you need to do, and if we think we can get you off your medicine or not. So if you would like to sit down and have one of those conversations, go to our website, randfamilywellness.com. Click on whatever appointments are appropriate for you, whether you're local, whether you're not local. We have virtual appointments also. So it just depends where you're at, and we can help you start down the path to realizing that it may be a possibility for you to not need medicine on a daily basis. All right. Have a blessed week.